The reason why Gaza is such an outrage is not because what is happening to Gaza is the worst thing that has ever happened to humanity, or is the worst thing that is happening to humanity as we speak. Sudan has been at the 5th stage of starvation for a year. Gaza just got to the 5th stage of starvation. What makes Gaza so gruesome, so awful, is that it is televised. The world cannot pretend like they don't know anymore. It's not somewhere isolated in Africa where the few with black skin that are able to get out is screaming at the top of their lungs, hoping that somebody will hear them. Everybody knows about Gaza. Gaza is a case study on what human beings will do when it is unquestionable that people are suffering immensely. It is the hope that Africa has been holding on. It is the hope that Africa has been fighting for, that if we could just get people to pay attention, if we could just get people to see our suffering, if we could just get people to see us, then it will be over. Gaza disproves that directly. It severs the hope of millions of people for so many generations. That's why Gaza is so gruesome. That's why Gaza is so awful. It televises children, babies being eliminated in the worst ways ever. Their pictures, their videos, everything mass scale. Everybody knows, everybody's seeing it. And this is the best the world can come up with. That's what makes this so bad. It tells us the current state of humanity, the definition of humanity. That's what this case study is showing us. As of this timeline in humanity, humans have not evolved to a point where they're motivated enough to stop suffering for the sake of suffering. It means that humanity has not reached what I would describe as herd empathy. And we're not evolved enough to be able to stop suffering, not even if it is the most vulnerable class of people. Children, babies, it's right in front of us. We're not motivated enough. We're not evolved enough to stop our own suffering. We cannot hide behind the term humanity anymore, because this is humanity. We are seeing humanity, and it is sad. Because now, where is hope for the people who are waiting their turn, who have been suffering for much longer than Gaza? Where is the hope? If Gaza cannot get the help that they need, even now, when it is televised at such a mass scale, when people all over the world are crying for it to stop, if they cannot stop the suffering, they are on the 5th phase of starvation, and it is still going. There's still children that will die tonight. What hope does the rest of the world have? What hope does Sudan have? What hope does Congo have? That's what makes it so gruesome.